Good morning everyone, coming on to do another card making video, and this one I'm going to use a stamp. Now this is the stamp I've chosen. It's a lovely stamp. It's wood mounted. It is by Do Crafts, who have Hallmark cards as the trademark for it, and it's a really nice stamp to work with. I'm using Memento ink because I will be using alcohol ink markers, and this means it won't bleed. Okay, and it's a Tuxedo Black. It's actually the only Memento ink I have, because it is ideal for alcohol ink markers. So I'm just making sure the ink's all over the stamp. And I'm only tapping it, I'm not bringing it back to life, as the saying goes, by doing CPR. Right, so you can see there's a good layer of ink on that, okay. And then I have got just a white piece of 220, I think, cardstock, and I'm just pressing it down. Just give it a wee minute or two for the ink to transfer, and then just pull it up, and you'll see it gives it a lovely impression. And it's meant to look artistic. You'll see there the lines are meant to be quite frayed and illustrative. That's a big word for a Monday morning. And then what I've done was I used a variety of alcohol ink markers. I use Pro markers. They are what I prefer best, and I think that they're the best quality for your money. However, Letraset aren't making them anymore. It is now Winsor & Newton who have taken over, and they are slightly more expensive. Oops, I've missed the B out there, so I will be resorting that. I don't know if I'll be able to line it up okay to do it. We'll see. If I ruin it, I can cut that part off and just use the main image. Let me just see. No, I'll use just the image. It's fine. Anyway, so these are ones that I coloured last night, and I've just used a variety of blends. And this one is probably my favourite blend. It looks more realistic for the Forever Friends brand. And I think this was oatmeal and ivory. I used the oatmeal, which is kind of an orangey colour on the outside, and then the ivory, and it did take a good few layers. I would say probably 5 or 6 layers of going over them to get the proper look that I wanted. But I don't like the cheeks on it. I did try going in with a glitter Wink Castella pen, and it didn't work, and when I tried to blend that in, it just didn't come out right. But from on a card it'll be fine. It's just my personal preferences. I don't really like it very much. Then we've got this one here, and this is the same blend for the bear, only I added more of the oatmeal. If you'll notice, the first one's a lot lighter. I used more of the oatmeal on this one, but I like the cheeks better. The cheeks look more natural. Then this one, I think this was tan I used with the ivory. And as I said, it's just about trial and error. And as I said, as a bear this looks great, but it's not a Forever Friends bear because they're more porcelain coloured. And the same with this one. It's a little bit darker than what a Forever Friends are. But I really do like them all, so I'm going to work with this one today. And the only reason I'm not colouring it on camera is I am so slow at colouring. What I might do actually is come on after this video and do a quick colouring on this one. I'll cut the label off obviously and just show you how I do the different parts of it, so that you can see how I would work it. I think I'll do that maybe as like a follow up. Anyway, we'll get rid of the stamp and that now. And what I've got here is, this is from Dovecraft Basics, Dovecraft Basics, don't know, one of the ones, and it's their paper collection. And I've just matted and layered two of the paper lines so that when I add the image it looks okay. I am going to ink around the edges of this a little bit just to help it to blend a little bit. So I have got Mild Lavender. I just need to pull out one of my ink tools wherever I've put them. There's one up here. Mild Lavender. And I'm not sure if this is going to be dark enough. I might need to go in with something else, but we'll try it. So I'm just going round the edge quite lightly. There we go. Yeah, I think that's dark enough. Yeah, I'm fine with that. There we go. So, now just to stick these down. And yes, my ATG gun refills came, which I'm super happy about, because it's a million times quicker than using double-sided tape. Oops. Although it takes up a hell of a lot more room. Just layering it down by eye. There we are. And put next layer on. There we go. That looks about right there. Then we've got a little bear. And position it, that needs to go up a little bit. And over this way a little bit. Oops. That's good. Right, so now that's stuck down, you can see it looks quite cute. Now the hat, I have added a little bit of stickles just to give it a tiny wee splash of colour, okay? But what I'm also going to do is use the same stickles, and I'm just going to go over these wee spots here just so that it kind of ties it all in. Alright, so I'm just giving this a wee shake, and you don't need hundreds, just literally enough at the tip to add that tiny wee splash of colour. Turn that round a bit so my hands don't end up covered in glitter. There we go. And it'll just help tie it all in that wee bit more. And that's kind of it. I mean, you could add extra in if you liked, and I'm just going to, that's going to annoy me. This one is just a little bit too heavy. I'm just positioning that where it should be. I'm a bit pedantic at times, but you can play around with it and see what you can come up with. But I think that's just nice. It's a quick card. It's not going to take you loads of time. It's not a lot of money. As I said, it was a basic collection, so it's about the 8x8 pad. I think I paid £3 something for it, and you get 48 sheets, I think. And it comes in a variety of colours. This was the Bilberry Blush or something like that. But you get blue sky and pretty and pink. You get quite a few selections. And the papers are quite pretty. And they're good for this type of thing, for matting and layering, where you're not wanting to use your best papers where you're going to end up spending a lot of money. These are ideal, and they can be made up quite quickly. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.